Hello, family. Welcome back to our channel. Prince William, future king, spoke of Prince Harry, not as a shadow, but as a brother. After 6 years of silence, it felt seismic. For royal watchers, it might as well have. This wasn't a vetted statement. It was raw and unexpected. During William's visit to a youth centre, the topic, mental health. Harry's name hung heavy in the air. The world dared to exhale. Was this the end of the royal rift? Social media erupted. Headlines screamed. Had William cracked open the door to reconciliation? Or was it a fleeting moment in the ongoing drama? Within the gilded cages of the royal residences, reactions were varied. Some hardened courtiers scoffed. This was a blip, they murmured, a fleeting moment of sentimentality. Others, younger, perhaps more idealistic, dared to hope. Could this be the olive branch, the first tentative step towards healing? William, they said, felt the absence of his brother keenly. Harry, across the ocean, remained silent. He hadn't rushed to capitalize on William's mention. Was this a silent acknowledgement, a reciprocation of the olive branch? To understand the significance of William's utterance, one must journey back to the frosty plains of royal estrangement. The seeds of discord sown long ago had blossomed into a bitter harvest. Harry, once the carefree brother, felt stifled, misunderstood. Meghan, his chosen family, became a lightning rod for criticism, some veiled, some not. The fracture deepened, accusations flew, public pronouncements were made. The world watched, aghast, as the once unbreakable bond seemed to shatter. Then silence, a deafening, icy silence. Brothers who once shared laughter now shared only frosty glares across a crowded room. William's mention of Harry, then, was akin to a crack in an iceberg. Small, almost insignificant, yet hinting at the immense pressure building beneath the surface. Could this single act of acknowledging Harry's existence be the start of a thaw? Or would the frozen tundra of their relationship remain, impenetrable and vast? The path to reconciliation, if that is indeed what this is, will be fraught with obstacles. The wounds run deep, the scars still raw. The brothers harbour resentments, carry hurts both real and imagined. The weight of their history, of expectations and disappointments, hangs heavy. Yet hope exists. Both men, for all their differences, share a common bond. They are united by blood, by shared history, by the loss of their mother. They are both in their own ways champions for a better world. Perhaps the memory of their mother, her laughter and her love, can serve as a bridge across the chasm. Perhaps the birth of William's children, Harry's niece and nephews, can remind them of the importance of family. They scoff at the notion of reconciliation. The differences, they argue, are irreconcilable. Harry has tasted freedom, they claim, and will never return to the gilded cage. William, weighed down by duty and tradition, will never understand Harry's choices. The distance, both geographical and emotional, seems insurmountable. The years of hurt, the public pronouncements, the sheer awkwardness of it all stand as formidable barriers. And yet, there's a flicker, a spark of hope that refuses to be extinguished. Perhaps beneath the anger and resentment, love still lingers. Perhaps the pull of family, the shared history, will prove stronger than the forces that divide them. Only time will tell if William's olive branch will bear fruit. The road ahead will be long, the journey arduous. But for the first time in a long time, there is a glimmer of hope. The world watches, holding its breath, hoping against hope that these two brothers, once so close, can find their way back to each other. Perhaps, in the quiet of their own hearts, away from the cameras and the scrutiny, a conversation has begun. A conversation long overdue. A conversation that could heal old wounds and build a new future for the House of Windsor. A future where brotherhood, not bitterness, defines their legacy.